Move real quick. Just do a little wiggle bop. Oh, yeah, you're perfect. Nice. Welcome to the Juice of Pop show. I'm Juice. That's Pops. What's going on, Pops?
How we doing?
I'm doing good, Pops. How's work going?
Just doing.
Mike Perry versus Jake Paul, Pops. Mike Tyson's out of the fight, but it's July 20th, which is 10 days from now, exactly. Are you going to watch it? You know me. I'm going to stream it in Discord.
Mike Perry. Who the hell is Mike Perry?
Platinum Mike Perry. He used to fight in the UFC, and he was the guy that ended up getting his nose mushed in. But he was that brawler style. But I'll have to show you some videos after this. Or I could show you one now if you wanted to. But he's on he fights for bare knuckle now. And he's I think he's on like an 8-fight win streak over there.
Alright, I'm back.
You're good. So do you think that you're gonna watch that fight with Mike Perry, or do you want me to show you a quick little like highlight reel of him or no? No, so probably not. No.
Why did he back out with Tyson? Got scared?
No. Tyson backed out because of the health condition. Remember, on the plane. So I guess as of right now, when I look at the scheduling of boxing, it still says that Netflix has a fight scheduled in November for him and Mike Tyson. But I know I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna stream it in Discord. So if you want to watch, Pop, you want to welcome to watch.
When is it?
The 20th in 10 days.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll watch it. I just don't know who he is.
Trust me, Pops. He's gonna bang for sure. Bless you. He's definitely not gonna go in there, Pops, and lay down. That's for sure. But I seen a video clip of Jake Paul pushing a sled, and he looks like he's every bit of 248. And Mike Perry's like 5'11", like 2-3 inches shorter than him, and probably 175, 180. 185 maybe. So how do you feel about LeBron being able to play with his son? Because a lot of people are saying just because he's not a superstar athlete and player like his dad, but he is an athlete, a lot of people are saying that he's not going to touch the court until probably Christmas if he's lucky. I think he's going to touch the court game one. There's no way they risk not being able to play together, not even just for 1 second. No way.
If his son, they're playing.
Do you think...
He might not get a bunch of minutes, but he'll play.
That's what I'm thinking. But I think if he shows one glimpse and like gets a steal or something, he might get like 5-10 minutes.
Well, they're gonna give him some minutes because he's with his dad.
Yeah, that's for sure. Definitely gonna get some minutes, 100%.
Just because that'll get what?
Yeah, it's a movie. It's literally something that you would write as a movie. You would never think someone would play for 20 years and also be able to play with their son, and that their son would be good enough to get in the league.
Yeah.
So in 16 days, on July 26th, Deadpool and Wolverine and Deadpool, the movie drops. Are you ready, Pops? You already know we're going to watch it in Discord together, but talk to me.
Yeah, I want to see that.
I can't wait to see how they collide with the comedy side for Wolverine, or does he stay strictly non-comic at all and it's just Deadpool in the film?
No, Deadpool's always going to bring his comedy to it.
Oh, 100%. How would you rank the first two? I know you watched the first two. What did you think of the first two? I didn't watch the second one fully.
They were both 10s in my book. I liked them.
Oh, okay.
The totally different contrast movie I hadn't seen before, and the hilarity inside of it I like with Deadpool.
So if Deadpool, I feel like this would consider a trilogy for Deadpool, and I think it's really hard for movies to get two good movies in a row. This could be 3, like you're saying, trilogies. What happens if they go back to back 10 pieces for you, Pops? Does that put Deadpool up there?
It could happen for sure.
All right, Pops, let's get to a little bit of news here. Giants GM Joe Schoen says Daniel Jones, this is the year, Pops, for him to show it. And he has to be able to show it this year because they want to be able to decide if he's going to be their quarterback for the next decade for the New York Giants.
So last year.
Huh?
He's supposed to start last year. They signed him, then they let Barkley go. That's idiotic.
That's
But
why
that's
they're saying that. I think that's why they're saying this now, Pops. I agree with you 100%. There's no way I let Barkley go. I just give him the money that he wants, honestly. Yeah, like if I realistically want to win.
especially the way he's been healthy, running the ball good. He ain't been out for long, like I said. So I don't understand. And they're geared towards the run, not the pass. They know they're getting some receivers now. We'll see. But I was never impressed with him.
Well, Hard Knocks just dropped, and Receiver just dropped, the Netflix series. So there was some insight on there, and I guess they were really excited to be able to trade Saquon Barkley to the Eagles. Well, not trade, but let him go there. Well, did they trade him or let him go? Trade, right?
They let him go and they picked up Swift.
Yeah. Right. You're right.
But I don't. That's a big downgrade to me.
But he says you're paying the guy Jones $40 million a year. It's not hard for him to play like a $12 million running back, and I thought that was a really wild scenario. I mean, not scenario, but like phrasing. He said, "I don't want my quarterback playing like a $12 million running back. There's a lot that can do that." So basically, he has to show the Giants this year, or else I don't know where he's going
And
to play.
plus, with this injury, what he keeps on getting injured, he can't be running the ball. He can't stay
Mm-mm.
healthy.
He's going to have to be able to put up decent numbers, but just go out there and win ball games. Like, show that you can go out there and compete and be the reason why you're helping win ball games and winning ball games. Don't be the reason why you're losing football games. It's not a good look, especially when it's a prove it year and the GM is coming out and saying it's time for you to show up. I don't know where to start, Pops. I really don't. I guess I'll just let you talk about it. The 49ers, what are they doing? Brandon Aiyuk. Why do they not want to pay the man? Like, at all. I know they got Debo. I know they got Christian McCaffrey.
Because of their draft.
That Florida wide receiver, Ricky.
Yep, he's the man.
I can't disagree with you. I've only heard good things, and I've only seen him make really good contested catches in college. And that shows me that he's willing to fight.
And plus, he's not going to have to worry about a contract for a few years, so he's going to rookie contract. So them saving Bayou, that means they can sign Debo.
So you think they're gonna pay Debo and let Aiyuk go somewhere else?
I just think Debo's more of a game changer.
That's fair. Brandon Aiyuk blocks really well, though. He does block good too.
He's a top receiver in my book. Only thing is that what he don't bring to the running game like Debo does. It's a whole different dimension.
That is very fair for their offense.
On the depth, you can use that kind of transaction in offense. That's really good for you.
100%. I agree. That's fair. He fits the style. He fits the scheme. He fits the system just a little bit better than what Aiyuk does. That is also why they drafted him, exactly for that reason, and he panned out for it too. So that works also. I got a little funky question for you, Pops. The Chicago Bears have been looking for a long time for someone to be as good as Jay Cutler, at the minimum. But Jay Cutler had all the talent in the world, and everyone thought that he could have got a couple of Super Bowls. Caleb Williams has that style, has that talent, has that ability in a lot of people's eyes. I feel like this is the first time. All right, Pops, so I'm going to put you on the spot here just a little bit. But Darius Slay says that Amari Cooper is one of the most unappreciated receivers in the league. And he's more than likely a top 5 wide receiver in the league in general. So someone asked Amari Cooper in a video if he would give him a race, because everyone thinks that Amari Cooper's gotten a lot slower. Just a little tidbit here. He said no, because I'm trying to get paid this year. So that means Amari Cooper is going to try to ball as well. Just a little side note. I kind of agree with him. I think Amari Cooper is very unappreciated, and I was going to put you on the spot and ask you, is there, maybe 3 to 5 wide receivers that you could give us, that you think that are unappreciated in the league, Pops?
Oh, I definitely agree that Cooper's one of them.
Okay. You can put Cooper in there. Do you think you could give me 1 or 2 more?
I like Thielen.
Okay. Carolina.
Osborne.
Minnesota. Did he go somewhere else?
Yeah, he went somewhere this year.
Okay.
I think he went to it. Was it not Atlanta,
But just to throw in on there, Pops, I would say Chris Olave for the Saints maybe is a little underappreciated, but maybe not. And then, what do you think about Christian Kirk for the Jags?
I like Kirk.
I like Kirk too. Do you think he's underappreciated or not really?
I think your old receiver that played for Oakland was under the radar too.
Oh, Hunter Renfrow.
No, Givens.
Givens.
No, who was the receiver you had? Not Renfrow, but the other one for Oakland. Done good this year.
Oh, Jacoby Myers.
Yeah.
Jacoby Myers is definitely under Pops. That's a perfect one. Oh my Pops, that's yes, sir. Yes, sir. 100%. 100%. Dang, that's a good one. He balled out. He was a very good complimentary receiver that blocked really well and was very good in the pass game with Jacoby Myers. I mean, with Devante Adams. I would say maybe one more would be Scary Terry for Washington, Pops. What you think? No.
I don't think he's underrated. Everybody knows who he is. He just ain't got a good quarterback.
Fair. What about Mike Evans being underappreciated? Or do you think maybe now he kind of gets it?
Yeah, him and Godwin both.
Godwin too.
Because Godwin got the youth, and I thought he would really separate himself this year, and he didn't from Evans.
True. I want to say T. Higgins, but I feel like everyone knows T. Higgins is a dog, though.
Yeah, he's not underrated. He just ain't got. He's gonna be put as the number one receiver, and everybody's gonna see.
Yeah. I think that's good for now, though. I think we named quite a few.
But also, you got to watch his health.
Yeah. I mean, I know Nico Collins didn't have the best numbers the last 2 years, his first 2 years, but last year he boomed.
That's the only thing he's had against him is health.
Yeah, and just the quarterback situation and the offensive scheme situation.
I think Nico's about to flourish this year.
Me too, 100%.
I think two of the biggest receivers wasn't last year, that'll be this year, will be him and our boy from the Rams.
Puka? You going Puka?
I think both of them will have 100 some catches.
I'm not mad at that at all, Dad. That's actually a really good. That's. I think it could be 90 to 95, 105.
They're the two I'm thinking that I can get under the radar in the middle of the draft and sneak them in right before somebody grabs them. But I could wait too late and get it stuck out from under me.
I see what you're saying. I feel like that was a really good list of players right there, though, Pops, just off of the top of the head. I'm not mad at that one. Oh, Pops! This is literally for you. Breece Hall on Christian McCaffrey. Quick little facts for anybody out there. Breece Hall ranked 4th in all-purpose yards last year with 1,584. He collected 9 touchdowns in 2023. And just to let you know how he finished the season, 191, 126, and 190 all-purpose yards in the last 3 games for the Jets last year. So this is what he had to say, Pops. I ended the season on a good note. Here, let me see. Yeah, I ended the season on a good note. Just last season, still not feeling like 100% all the time. But now I had my first off season, and not trying to just get back, but now I can try to actually get better. I feel a lot leaner, I feel a lot healthier, and I've gotten a lot better. I feel a lot better overall, and I'm getting back to my old self. Oh, when speaking about Christian McCaffrey, I feel like right now Christian's the best in the league. To me, he sets the standard. We're going against them week 1, so Jets versus the Niners week 1. Watch out for that. That's going to be a really good game. And he says they have the best linebackers in the league, or really good linebackers in the league. I don't want to misquote him, but he wants that challenge and he wants to see where he stacks. And then he noted on top of that, Christian McCaffrey setting the bar to be able to get another contract on top of the one that he got with the 49ers. He said that it was good to be able to set the bar, but he wants to see where he stacks against Christian McCaffrey week 1 to see where he stands. I like it. That's your boy.
Yeah, to me, he's the next back. He's the next real deal.
So, if you say that, how long do you think it takes until he takes over the league?
This year.
So you think this year he will be the...
All he has to do is stay healthy this year. You're talking about a running back who's played without a quarterback. He's done everything he's done without a quarterback, without an offensive line. Well, did you see what it does with the quarterback and with an offensive line?
That's fair.
That's without a quarterback, just with a line a little bit.
That's... Hey, Pops, you really don't got to say much else other than that, do you? Okay, quick little extras. Would you like to throw in Breece Hall's 1? Would you like to give us 2 and 3 this year, running back predictions? I can give you mine if you like.
McCaffrey and Barkley.
McCaffrey and Barkley for the Eagles. I like it. That's a really good 3.
And that's I like Robinson.
Say it again, sorry.
I like Robinson.
Robinson. Brian or Bijan?
Bijan.
Atlanta. Oh, so who do you got sneaking in at 5 then? You've already given us 4.
Chubbs if he's healthy.
Oh. Can't never go wrong with Chubb. I thought you might go Derrick Henry for the last one.
I thought about the only thing with Derrick Henry. He's going to spend a lot of carries with Mitchell.
Oh, with Mitchell. You're going to say with Keaton Mitchell, not even with Lamar. That's a different factor. That's different.
Well, he's not going to just receiving. They're going to let him run the ball some. He showed he can tote the route.
So do you think Derrick Henry gets the screens then?
No, I think he'll get 1 to 2 maybe. A lot of times he won't get no receiving, but he'll get it 15 to 20 carries, and he's always going to get them short yardage wins.
Oh, for sure, 100%. I just think that when I believe it was either the head coach or the running back coach, or it was somebody that said that they want Derrick Henry to have 300 plus carries this year, and if he doesn't, they're not doing their job right. So that just makes me think he might mess around and have 1,500 to 2,000 this year.
Yeah, I just don't see him giving the ball like that with his age. It's still another year he's went through last year.
That's a good point.
Every running back is older, and like I said, it's the legs, everything. It all matters.
He has been in the league for a while. He's just big. So do you think he could have the Earl Campbell effect? You'll start the wear and tear down then?
No, yeah, I already know he can. Now it's just a matter of if he does stay healthy and everything comes along for him.
Tyreek Hill says that he is happy for Justin Jefferson on setting the new market. If I can, I will quote him correctly here. I'm very excited to just be a part of the old wave, which was 30 million, and Justin Jefferson came and surpassed that. Man, that was the quote. So he said on a follow-up quote was, I'm also looking for a new deal. because he's 30 years old now. So does Tyreek Hill break the new bar set by Justin Jefferson, or does he fall in equal to or right under? Pops, how you feeling? His numbers are at the top.
He's going to be right there for sure because he's been healthy. And he constantly producing. He ain't dropped off nothing.
Yeah, he definitely hasn't dropped one bit. He hasn't lost one step from leaving Kansas City. Not one step, Pops. 100%. I could see him getting really close to Justin Jefferson, or right under, or a little bit more. I could see him getting more, but I just don't know how they're going to make it work, because I know Waddle just got paid last year, and I know he got paid the year before that. All right, Pops. So we've made it to the game show part. This is officially the game show. I got a few trivia questions for you, Pops. Hopefully you have some fun with it. This is called Business Decisions. 5 players. You can only pick one. The second to last game, the last one's just a little bonus. But I need you to try to guess the NFL player that I have written down on this piece of paper. You have 10 questions to try to be able to guess him. Any questions that you want.
What position?
Oh, dang. Hold on. Can I do the position?
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel like you get 10 questions, though, because then you could just say, okay, no. You can't get position, because then you could just say position and team. I'm still working on the kinks. Yeah, I can't make it that easy, because you get 10 questions. All right, no position. Sorry, go ahead. No position.
I have to have a position. I ain't worried about a team. I need to have some place to start.
Okay, so if... Yeah, but...
It ain't like you ain't got 100 different players in that position, whatever position you pick.
Yeah, but then you could just ask the team, and then you'd know.
I'm not worried about the team.
Okay, let me... Oh, man, this is going to backfire. I got to change the rules up. Okay. The position is defensive back or safety.
Is he known for tackling or for ball hawking?
A little bit of both.
How many years in the league?
2021 to 24, so 3. That's 3 questions.
Patrick Surtain.
No.
Or Holland.
Hold on. Patrick Surtain? No.
Yeah. Holland.
You're just gonna guess. You're just gonna wing it. You only got 10 questions, and you're just gonna rip it off like that.
No, but my thing is this: there's only in the last 3 years, there's only really so many good players on defensive back that could qualify to me.
Well,
they're talking about a first-round pick. A corner defensive back could be safety, free safety, nickelback, or cornerback. And there's only Stingley or Petrie.
I'm not Dad. Dad, you are.
Or Brisker.
You are.
I'm saying it's a limited qualifiers, like 10 of them, I think.
You already got me with Javon Holland.
No, did I see? I said there's only
smoked me early, Dad. Come on, OG. That's messed up. All right, now for the last.
I figured you'd go for Petrie.
I should have went for Jalen Petrie for Houston. I should have. I thought if I went Javon Holland, I feel like you wouldn't go there because you knew, like, that's my dog.
I knew who you picked on the top one, but I thought you go Petrie just to try to fool me.
I should have tried to go. I couldn't even have did that because you said him and Brisker. I could have tried to go Jesse Bates.
No, you couldn't. Not in 3 years.
Oh yeah, not in 3 years. Yeah, you're right. Oh dang, I forgot you asked that question. That was a good question. That was a good question.
Like I said, I didn't have to know a team.
That was good.
All of a sudden, he's been position in the years.
All right, Pops, I got one more for you. Now, this really isn't a game. This is just your opinion here. On a deserted island, and you had to be on the deserted island for 1 month straight, you got 3 NFL players to pick to kick it with. Who are you hanging out with? I really haven't thought about this. I just wrote it down. I have no idea who I would pick, just so you do know. I feel like you have to have a vibes guy, like a guy to set the tone, keep everybody turned, maybe play good music.
5 minutes later.
Micah Parsons.
Ooh, you're going to go Micah.
I like his energy.
I did not think about that. Wow, that's a good one. Okay, Micah. You got 2 more, Pops.
The quarterback he does the podcast with?
CJ Stroud. That's great energy. That's great energy out the gate.
They can kick him out himself for a week.
You said what, Pops?
I said they can kick him by themselves for a week.
No, for real. All right, you got 1 more NFL player to add to the deserted island for an entire month, Pops. Who you kicking it with? You, CJ Stroud, and Michael Parsons. Who's the third?
Fran Tarkington.
Who?
Fran Tarkington, quarterback for the Vikings.
Oh, is he like a historical player?
Yeah, he's one of the best ever.
Oh, okay.
Look up Fran Tarkington.
I will. All right, bet. All right, yeah, I'll look him up. Now, could you give us a current player now? If like you could give a substitute for the viewers watching that maybe aren't gonna look him up.
Puka.
I feel like that's good. I got you, Dad. I feel like that's good vibes, though.
You got that Hawaiian vibe and all that shit going on.
Oh, 100%.
An island and Puka, it's on.
An island and Puka, it's on.
He can even wrestle down the pig we slaughter.
Oh my. An island and Puka, and it's on. That should be on a t-shirt, Pops. Oh shit, we got somebody chasing somebody outside. Cop car, somebody. Probably somebody on a bike again. Well, Pops, that's gonna wrap up the Juice and Pop show part of the section. Well, part of this section. I may have something on the back end after the outro. You guys can wait for that if you guys want. But yeah, that's really all I have for us, Pops.
I bet.
I mean, do you want me to give you? I got other stuff on the side, but it's up to you.
Let's go Johnny, put another one rolling.
Huh?
Let's call Johnny, see if we can get another one rolling.
Oh, that's a bet. Yeah, we can do that. Here, I'll call him. Here, I'll FaceTime him right now. I got you.
Yeah. Try Johnny and that Dan.
All right. Try them both at the same time.
Yeah.
It'll probably be better if you do it. You're right. Oh, see everybody on the podcast. Pops, you want to say bye?
Later.
Welcome to the Juice and Pop show. I'm Juice, and that's Pops. What's going on, OG?
How we doing?
Can't call it. So Pops and I was just chilling off of the pod for a second, and he has no idea actually what I got for today. So let's just get straight into it. Something that you do know about though, Pops. Brandon Aiyuk, he requested a trade. How do you feel? Oh, did you? Oh, you didn't? Oh, he requested a trade. Oh, I thought you knew.
Well, I knew that they were trying to negotiate his contract and stuff, and that's what I felt like. If anybody has performed anything and deserved the contract, it's him. And I'm glad if they ain't giving him his money, he deserves the trade.
That's true.
I'm happy for him.
I'm happy. If he gets a trade, where could you see him even landing? But I don't see the Niners giving up a trade.
All I know is this: wherever he goes and what he's done producing wise, it's like this. He's the one who produced in the playoffs.
Yep.
He's proved.
Mr. Third Down.
Yeah, he's the one that got him there. In the big game, except when they needed that touchdown, he was there. Those are things that matter the most. It's what have you done for me lately? What have you done for me yesterday and today? And that's what he's done. So
And I mean that's what kind of game that we play, and I feel like what has Aiyuk done for you lately is be Mr. Consistent for you whenever you need him. And I feel like he's not a first option, really. He's not a second option, really. He's a 50-50 toss-up for a third option.
Yeah, or fourth, yeah.
And he's putting up really exactly. I feel like it's him and Kittle or him and Debo, or him and Debo for the third and fourth option, because it's definitely Christian McCaffrey and Kittle 1 and 2. Even though Kittle isn't involved in the offense as much,
He's going to be the second.
He's the second for sure. And then him and Kittle would be, the next, just because Kittle's not involved in the offense as much. Do you? I mean, I'm a Steelers fan. I just don't even see us giving up enough in the trade to even get him. So, I mean, that's just what it makes it hard to seem for me. Now, Washington, I don't know if Washington would want to make that big of a trade, even though he went to the interview on the pivot with rookie quarterback McDaniels.
It's about cap space, son.
Yeah.
That's all it is. A lot of people want him and need him, but they don't have the cap space. If he has the cap space, what he's going to get paid with his contract, he's going to be one of the top receivers. What was the receiver, what they offered him at 49ers? That's last year's contract. That's before he done what he did this year. They should have gotten his contract last year. Don't try to put some numbers on him this year. Because then everybody else started getting paid after the last contract. Now, new contract of now. They're making more money. And he deserved about 28.
Hey, I feel he's around 28. I feel like they could have got him for 24 before Justin Jefferson, Armand St. Brown, and who else? Someone else signed too. That was a big contract. Calvin Ridley for Tennessee. And I feel like there was one more, right?
I'm trying to think. I know it was Armand St. Brown and
Mike Evans didn't get a crazy number, did he?
Jefferson got his. That's what changed it.
No, yeah. Yep. Jefferson too, yeah.
But yeah, Jefferson wanted to change it though.
Yeah, he definitely changed the entire market. He definitely changed the market for Tyreek Hill too. Tyreek Hill's probably called Miami Dolphins facility about 85 times. Hello, what's going on? I need my money and I need it now. Let me see, what else do I got for us, Pop? Oh, is it Spark Up? Is it Spark Up time, Pops? Let's do it. So since we're talking about Brandon Aiyuk and the 49ers possibly trading him to Washington, but it's really unlikely. Did you know that the president for the Commanders, and his name is Jason Wright, he is stepping down from the president, and he is now going to be a senior advisor for the Commanders. I feel like he was a really big part of. Ever since he's been there, they've made a really good statement, a really good change, I feel like, for the organization. I don't know. He's going to be there for this season, but after this season, he's leaving. I'm kind of curious to see if he tries to make that last, statement, even though he is a president. Maybe he does have a big voice over there.
Washington's the one that had all the problems with all the sexual stuff that's happening in the upper offices, stuff that he was in charge of.
I thought that was the. And damn, that's what it was. Yeah, that was that Snyder guy. And dang, I didn't even know what he got hit with. That's crazy.
I knew Snyder was the president, but I thought he was not that he was involved in it, but he was around the organization when all that was going on too.
No,
That would explain to me.
see, I just thought that the Jason Wright guy took over the organization 4 years ago after that Snyder guy had to leave.
Oh, then that could be. I'm just misreading it.
I don't know 100% either. All I know is that he is stepping down from president role, and the only reason why I wanted to put it into the notes was because I was really liking what I was seeing from Washington over the years, and then to see that they have a chance to get Brandon Aiyuk, and he's gonna be there for this last year, but he's only a president. But I feel like he can have some say, and he has a big voice. Maybe they do get Aiyuk, but maybe it's just wishful thinking.
That'd be scary. McLaurin and that rookie they had last year who had their impressive year.
Could you imagine? And then they have Dotson as well from 2 years ago.
That's what I'm talking about. With them having Dotson with that a third option. Oh my gosh.
And then they have Austin Eckler in the backfield, Dad, with Brian Robinson.
Yeah.
They literally have a running back and a running back that's a perfect receiving back, and he literally joined the Commanders to be a receiving back. Oh, that would be nasty, Dad. Could you imagine? Washington might be like a scary team.
Yeah, like I said, he's one of them third down backs. Like I tell Johnny, they could be big.
That could be if Washington, Dad, that would be something.
Have him for the fourth back. That wouldn't be bad.
No, that wouldn't be. No. No. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
And I think the scoring is going to be pretty much the same between him and Robinson and Brian Robinson. But also, I know Robinson can hit them 200-point games just if he gets one or two passes himself.
Yeah.
Because he can, I know he's not a total receiving back, but he has good hands.
Man, all he needs is a screen. He's like Ezekiel Elliott in the screen game. If he gets it, he might crib it. And if he's not cribbing it, he's probably going to pick up the first down for you.
No, definitely most of the time.
So, I like it. Well, I guess you brought it up earlier, Pop, so we can just talk about it now. Breakout player from last year. Who do we think can be a breakout player? I'll touch on Devante Chain. I forgot about him for a second. I like that a lot.
Chain. I really like Puka.
Puka.
Yeah.
I'll have to go with, I think Breece Hall will probably have the best breakout second year, though. No, this will be his third year. No, he won't count.
Also, who I would say would be, what's the name from both backs, Robinson and
Bijan Robinson from Atlanta. You're thinking, yep, the other Robinson. Gotcha.
And also, what's the name from Detroit?
Sam Laporta. Yep, tight end.
No, the other running back.
Oh, well, Gibbs, Jahmyr Gibbs, or Jahir. I think it's Jahmyr Gibbs from Bama. Jahmyr Gibbs. Yep. And then I like Sam Laporta as well, Pops.
Yeah, I do too. I really like Laporta.
I like Laporta. I think the tight end that went to the Raiders with them picking up Brock Bowers this year, the other tight end, Michael Meyer from Notre Dame. I feel like he could have a breakout year and maybe 50 catches for 700 yards because he's a good tight end, but he blocks so well that they'd rather him just block. But then again, Brock Bowers is there, so never mind. Brock Bowers is going to eat all that up.
You know who's need to be either put up a year, he's going to fizzle out.
Who?
Yeah, Goddard.
Oh, well, Goddard I think he put up close to 1,000 last year, though.
I'm just saying this is a year for him. If he puts up good numbers, I think. If not, I think he'll fizzle out.
Okay. See, they just got Barkley, though.
Oh?
They just got Barkley, though. So he's going to be A.J. Brown is option 2 to 1, 1 to 2. It just depends if they're going to run or pass more.
If Goddard is healthy, you don't have to have a lot. Just he has to be healthy.
Oh, okay. And but also Goddard said in the offseason, well, not in the offseason, just maybe a week ago, that he's very excited to get into this season because of the new scheme that they have, the new offensive scheme that they have with Kellen Moore. I think I could be completely wrong, but they have
More.
Yeah, Kellen Moore. And I think we have a video on the pod about that as well. But
he's from Dallas.
yep, he came from Dallas, yes sir. And he said he's excited because the tight end is extremely involved in the game. So maybe he has like a lot of triple option plays to where like he can either block like completely or maybe chip block and go out for like just like a quick dink and dunk like a baby screen, or maybe go out for like a quick seam route or something. Just on a whole new level, kind of like a Travis Kelce, and then we could see him have a breakout year. But I think it's really hard because A.J. Brown, Devante Smith, dogs. So
no, with that kind of offense, it should make it easier.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah, you're right. Just less balls, but more yards per carry or more yards per catch.
The more talent you have on the field, you don't need as many touches to perform.
That's fair.
Because you can't get double coverage on people, man to man. So that's when people excel, when you have a lot of talent on the team.
Well, then could we say that that's the reason why Brandon Aiyuk is so successful? I feel like he is a star wide receiver. I'll give him that. I feel like he's nice.
But like I said, he's the fourth option.
Mm-hmm.
Put him at the first option, then check out his numbers.
That'll tell the whole story, Pops. You're right. Dang, and that's probably the leverage that they're using against him too when they talk to him.
He's been healthy, and the thing is, when they need him in the big games, crucial times, he's there and he stands up after he performs.
Another player that I think, Dad, just to wrap up the breakout players, I guess, for 1 year. Let me think. I'm just trying to think of some first-year guys in general. I know I'm sleeping on a bunch of names I would like to name right now.
Your boy receiver for the Saints.
Chris Olave, I feel like this is his third year. I feel like he got drafted the same year as Breece Hall, right?
Still was hanging on. You gotta reglue it.
Oh, they don't. Yeah, they don't.
I tried. It just kept on so I just pulled it off. Reglue it back on. It's in the scoreboard.
There's a pause.
Come here, say hi. Come here. Hey, come here. Hey, look, everybody say hi.
Hi, Addy. Hi.
Say hi.
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 So I'm going bye-bye. She looked at me. She said, see you later.
You gotta go play.
All right, Dad. So Caleb Williams wants a no franchise tag clause on his rookie deal. So his offer, I guess, is reported to be $39 million guaranteed, but $25.5 million as a signing bonus. But I guess he's reportedly saying no to that because he wants a no franchise tag clause. I think it's crazy. I don't think he's going to get it, but do you think he'll be the first player to ever get a no franchise tag clause?
You never know until you ask. It might be a whole new precedent.
I promise you. I mean, if he gets it, do you think next year there's quite a few players to try to get it then? Because
there's going to be all kinds of shit happening. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see he's going to end up sitting. Well, it'll be odd. Like I said, we'll see.
I mean, I don't see it happening, but I mean, I'm not mad at it. I mean, good for him, but I don't.
Good luck with all that.
Nah, literally. But $25.5 million as a signing bonus that's a lot of money though.
No,
that's a lot of money. That's tough to say no to. Getting into the next thing, Sean Payton says that Sean Payton says that the Broncos have been poised and enjoy everything that they have been seeing from Bo Nix from Oregon, and they think that he can possibly get them back to a Super Bowl run. What do you think about that?
Bo Nix. He's tough. I can't wait to see him on the field.
Do you remember the movie Draft Day? Do you remember a guy named being Bo Nix?
Yep.
And do you remember he was a first-round draft pick? A first pick in the first round. He wasn't that, but he ended up being a bust. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll be a bust. I actually think he went to a good quarterback coach system, at least. Kind of like a Kyle Shanahan vibe.
Right.
But that's just my, it's just my opinion. Oh, Pops. So the Raiders media had Devante Adams there, and Devante Adams stated that he is a Raider, and he is. But if he could play with someone else again, he would like to play with Aaron Rodgers again. So do you think that maybe the Jets try to trade for him somehow, some way? I mean, I don't think they get rid of him though.
I think they'll try to. I sure do. I could see it maybe happen.
Yeah.
I really do. That's when people change their contracts and everything just because they want to play with certain personnel that they've played with in the past. So it's only them as an option.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. I'd be kind of.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So after Devante Adams stated that, Derek Carr goes to the Saints media and says that he almost signed with the Jets in 2023, but he said it just wasn't for him. It just wasn't the right time. So, I mean, I think it's kind of ironic. He says that the very next day Devante Adams says something, but hey.
Yeah.
I thought it was quite funny.
I didn't know that.
Do you think Derek Carr still wants to play with Devante Adams?
I think Derek Carr would play with any big-time receivers.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, any quarterback would want to play with him. He's one of the best skill positions there is in the game.
Yes, and he's one of the best we've ever seen from Fresno State. From Fresno State, Pops.
Yep.
That's it.
Route runner hands.
Spin move releases. Can't get touched off of the line.
The only thing a lot of people don't like him is because he's about his numbers too. Like I said, he feels like if he's getting paid, it's not about winning and losing. Give him the ball. Let him play.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's getting paid. So a lot of people think he's about an ego trip. It's all about him. It's about winning and losing.
But then again, I mean, your team is the Vikings, Dad, and I feel like if you guys can guarantee Justin Jefferson 160 targets, Devante Adams needs 175.
100. If you can get 100 receptions, anybody's is good. Or 100 targets.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel you.
Then you see how it is in the offense itself. At what times it is happening. When it's key parts of the game, that's when you do it.
Yeah. Got something else here for you, Pops. Pops, I'm going to need your full attention for this one. So this is called, I think I called the game Business Decisions. 5 players. You can only pick one. You have 5 hints that I'm going to give you to guess this player that I have written down on this list. Are you ready to play?
Yeah.
Hint number 1. He had a Netflix documentary, Beyond the Lights, that never aired. And it was also with multiple other quarterbacks. Hint number 2. He has a 40.5-inch standing vertical. Hint number... Maybe. Okay. His first tattoo were prayer hands on his shoulder at the age of 13.
I would say
I'll go
playing right now.
He's playing right now. He was on a Netflix documentary series, Beyond the Lights, but it never aired. It was with multiple other players that are playing right now in the league. He has a 40.5-inch vertical. He has tattoos ever since he was 13 years old, and his first tattoo were prayer hands on his shoulder. He makes rap music, and he listens to his own music before his games. And he's been making music since college. And he plays for the Colts.
Richardson?
You got me. Anthony Richardson. Yes, sir. Good job.
It's Colts. It's hard to... Would have been easy answer when said Colts. I wouldn't know until then.
But I figured if I feel like I would have had told you he was like 6 foot plus or something, or like 6'4" maybe. I didn't know you'd get it without the height. That was good, Dad.
Colts went to
Colts gave it away. Okay. All right, you want to try another one then?
Yeah.
All right, let's try another one, and this time I'll give you no team, okay? Guess this NFL player with these 5 hints. 1, he listens to only one song for a warm-up, and it's John Legend, Ordinary People. Hint number 2, he plays in the NFC North, one of these 4 teams. The Bears, the Packers, the Vikings, the Lions.
what position?
Can't tell you that. His nickname is Superman, like Cam Newton. And he has and his logo for his brand is like the Superman logo. In college, he set the record for passing and touchdowns. And he was an NFL rookie drafted in this year's draft. And he plays for the Bears, the Vikings, the Packers, the Lions.
Caleb.
No way! Subscribe to the Juice and Pop Show